What is family? What makes this time so special? Even the family you are related by blood can betray you. So to my understanding, family is people you can trust, people you can die for, and lastly, people you can fight for. The story begins as we see three boys bullying a boy by peeing on him. They stomp on him as we see the boy all bloodied up. Just then a light shines behind the bullies as the leader turns around. We see a young man holding an umbrella. It turns out that the boy being bullied was part of a runaway family headed by Dajun. He has gathered all his family members to find the bullied boy who is one of their own. Dajun lowers his umbrella as we see an irritated look on his face saying, "Death is coming for you." He punches the nose of the bully leader as we see the leader flying midair. He readies a punch as he smashes the faces of the second and third bully. We see Dajun with a scary look as he holds a brick with blood on it. Dajun's boys take their injured to the house as the third in position, named Kong, asks Dajun to follow him for a barbecue. Dajun asks Kong to take the lead as he reminisces about the time he was also weak and always bullied. A guy named Han Gil helped him get strong and even risked his life for him. We see Dajun smiling as he remembers his past. Just then, a kid comes down as Dajun stands his guard. The kid asks Dajun to take him because he has nowhere to go. He then says that he's going to die within 15 days. This got Dajun curious as he takes him home. The second in command, named Beck, is seen talking with Dajun. They go to see the kid as the kid introduces himself as Yonu. Dajun and Beck plan to watch Yonu for a while before deciding what to do with him. We see Yonu asking for Dajun's autograph. A day comes when a knife is found in Yeonwoo's room. This causes Dajun to be mad as he asks Yonu to leave because he couldn't trust him anymore. We see Yonu leaving as he thanks Dajun for helping him. The day Yonu left was the 15th day he said he was going to die. A few hours later, we see Kim, the youngest member, show a video to Dajun. The video is a live feed showing Yonu holding a knife at the neck of a powerful business manager. We see his eyes filled with blood, lust, as Dajun thinks to himself whether he did the right thing or not. We see a kid in glasses studying. A man preparing for his civil exam tells the boy to stop studying and learn a skill. Just then, a bulky guy with his boys come and ask the student in glasses to come outside. The boy in the glasses is seen surrounded by the bully and his men. It seems the bully wants to fight as he makes it known. A man on the roof watching the fight remembers the boy in the glasses as Gamin, the study monster who took over a notorious school a month after he started attending. The bully runs towards Gamin as we see Gamin take off his glasses. The bully throws a punch as he is suddenly hit in the gut. He is thrown away as he falls to the ground unconscious. We see Gamin in his fighting stance with his fist stretched out. A few minutes later, we see Gamin talking to his dad on the phone as we see the rest of the bullies lying on the ground knocked out. Gamin's father is a prominent doctor who is very famous. He goes to meet his dad when he bumps into Yonu. Gamin is seen with his dad at a company party. The CEO of that company comes and greets Gamin's dad. The CEO is named Huang as he asks Gamin some questions. After some time, we see the guards shouting that the boss had been held hostage. We see Huang as Yonu puts a knife on his neck. Gamin is seen watching as Yonu puts some strength into his grip. We see Gamin with an acrobatic move as he uses a piece of cloth to cover Yeonwoo's eyes and pushes him away. Yonu is surrounded as he moves with speed, cutting guards. Gamin uses his leg to trip Yonu as he mounts on him. Gamin's father calls his name as we see the knife Yonu held falling from the sky. Gamin bends as the knife bounces on the ground. Yonu catches the knife and cuts Gamin's hand. Yonu is about to stab Gamin when he stops. He uses the opportunity to escape as he is fast even for the trained bodyguards. The police come as we see a YouTuber filming the incident live. Dajun is also seen watching from that channel. Kim asks Dajun to help save Yonu when he says no. Dajun walks away as we see the anger on his face. We see Gamin getting stitches in the hospital. The son of Hwang, named Seehyuk, comes and thanks Gamin for saving his father. Gamin asks the Seehyuk whether he knows the reason his father was attacked by Yonu. This causes Seehyuk to be mad as his smiley face changes into anger. We see Seehyuk talking his men to find Yonu dead or alive. His men run to complete the assignment. It seems that Yonu is the half-brother of Seehyuk, of which they abandoned. Seehyuk doesn't want the police to find Yonu first, or else they will find the truth. Gamin is seen in school. He tells his friends that he saw Yonu crying the time he mounted on him. Just then, a voice speaks asking Gamin whether it was the reason he let Yonu go. We see Dajun standing beside Gamin as he asks why Gamin let Yonu go free. Jun Lee, one of Gamin's friends, stands face to face with Dajun. Both fighters have a stare down as Gamin agrees to talk to him on the roof when Dajun asks him. We see Hwang as his wound is being treated. His daughter named Siha comes in and plans to leave for a party. Hwang gets mad as she punches her brother to her father. Hwang and Seehyuk talk about disposing off Yonu when he is caught by them. A driver named Secretary Young is asked to drive Siha to her destination. Yeonwoo, Gamin's friend, comes and asks for the whereabouts of Gamin. Seon says that Gamin is on the roof. Seon gets worried as he goes to the roof. He opens the door as he sees both Dajun and Gamin with blows landing on each other's cheeks. A few minutes before the exchange of attacks, we see Dajun remembering certain moments he shared with Yonu. He went out to buy detergents with Yonu when they talk about revenge. Dajun says that revenge is better when seen to the end. They see a bully hitting an old man. One of the detergents come flying to hit the bully when Dajun follows up with a knee kick to the bully's face. The bully attacks Dajun with the detergent when Yonu uses his detergent to parry the bully's attacks. Back to the present, Gamin asks Dajun whether he is going to help a criminal. Dajun returns the same words, saying that Gamin also intentionally left Yonu alone. He explains by saying that Gamin saw an opening and took it without hesitation when he subdued Yonu. A person with such bravery and flexibility wouldn't freeze up because of a knife. Gamin leaves as he says that a criminal is a criminal. Dajun says that Gamin doesn't want to soil his father's name because he has been granted an award of a brave citizen. This statement changes the look on Gamin's face as he turns around. The tension around the two gets intense as Seon opens the door. This prompts the duo as they punch each other at the same time. Gamin throws another punch as Dajun slips to the side. Dajun throws a kick as Gamin blocks with his arm. The duo exchange attacks when Dajun uses his jacket to cover Gamin's vision. He gets an opening as Gamin is punched in the jaw. He tries to use the 1-inch punch as Seon comes to stop them. Dajun realizes that the 1-inch punch wasn't an ordinary one. He figures that he has to find Yonu before Seehyuk does. Just then, Kong calls Dajun, telling him that a hottie named Siha is looking for him. We see the police finding difficulties in finding Yonu even after using the CCTV cameras. We see Yonu sleeping under a bridge with a cat. Dajun enters the building abruptly and goes straight to Siha. Siha says that Yonu is her half-brother. Her father abandoned him, and his mother, which caused her to die of chronic illness. The atmosphere changes when all the guys start walking to Siha. Kim, the youngest, says that if Siha is the daughter of the man Yonu tried to kill, then Siha is also an enemy. Siha smiles while saying that Yonu found some reliable people. We see some of Dajun's boys walking around when a huge man suddenly attacks them. The attacker and his men barge into Dajun's place. We see Seehyuk smiling as it shows that he was the one who sent the attackers. The attackers start beating up anyone they see while searching for Siha. The leader of the attackers is seen looking at Siha's picture in a pervert way as one of his men is sent flying behind him. He turns around as another one of his men is also sent flying from the other side. We see Kong saying that the attacker sure had the nerve to come to the washroom. Beck also says that his resting time after his jogging was interrupted, so the attackers will have to pay for it. We see the rest of the Dajun family standing behind the attacker's boss like hyenas, with their eyes showing bloodlust and killing intent. Things take a turn when the boss of the attackers says that they are being paid $2 million. He then asks his men that are they willing to give that up. The guys start getting up as Beck asks them if they are zombies. The intruders attack Calm as he uses his Pakauer skills to get behind them. He kicks one attacker as he beats up the others. Beck is seen being attacked with a knife. He steps to the side and uses the knife to cut the attacker's fingers. He kicks the attacker in the back and takes the knife away from him. He swoops between the rest of his opponents as he cuts their tendons. Just then, the intruder's boss hits Beak in the back as he falls to the ground. The Dajun fam sees this and attack the intruder's boss. Kim jumps mid-air and smashes the intruder's face with his head. He kicks Kim away as he falls in front of Dajun. Dajun compliments Kim as the intruder sees Siha. He runs towards Siha as Dajun gives a super punch to the intruder's liver, stopping his movements momentarily. Do you think strength can overpower money? Do you think Dajun can win this fight after the intruder boss recovers from the liver shot? Subscribe to this channel to not miss the next part of this video.